Welcome back to the final tournament video of the year. You can probably tell in the title that this one actually went pretty well for me. I mean, going into every tournament, I have the expectation or at least the mindset of winning, but I figured it was going to be extremely tough on everybody because we had gotten the remnants of the hurricane from this past weekend. I'm sorry, 2 weekends ago, and it had made the lake level rise 15 feet, putting it back to full pool. And the week before this tournament, they dropped it 21 feet. So I figured between that and the full moon, it was going to be extremely tough for everybody. But luckily, the previous night and then that morning of the tournament, it was cloudy, so the full moon didn't really matter. Then we had a 15-degree temperature drop just in a 24-hour period. 24-hour period. Uh, Going down that lake, it's takes your breath, that's for sure. Hard to breathe. In typical me fashion, I did not get my first two fish on the video. I didn't even think about it until after I already had them in the boat. That's my first priority, especially in these tournaments. But I did get this one. This third fish was my limit fish, and this was at 8:30 in the morning. Very rarely do I get a limit this early. And like I say, as tough as I thought it was going to be, that I was really pleasantly surprised. But yeah, at this point, I had my three. Co-anglers, it's three fish. Boaters, it's five fish. I had my three. My boater had two. I get a couple more of his fish catches coming up here, but we basically caught most of our fish in the morning. From 10 to 12, neither one of us got a bite. Then around 12:30, 15 to 1, he caught another one that was a tail pincher. It was barely a keeper. Luckily, he was able to call that one out later on, but I caught all my fish within a 20-minute period. I mean, it was just bang, bang, bang. After that, never caught any more short fish, never had any more bites. It's crazy how that happens, but I was very fortunate to get those three because I'll start talking about the results here in a minute, and then I'll put in a picture here at the end just so you can see how close they were. Yeah, on the boater side, it took 9 1/4 to win. Co-angler side, it took 4.5. My boater had right at 7 pounds. He was one place away from getting a check. I believe it was about 3 or 4 ounces. He lost one earlier in the day on a Carolina rig, and one right at the end he broke one off. So if he had just at least one of those fish, he could have got him a check. But that's just how it goes. And the weights were stupid close on my side, the co-angler side. It took 4 pounds and 7 ounces to win. I had 4 pounds and 3 ounces. And if I had a half a pound less, I wouldn't have won any money at all. Third place, there was a tie for third place with 312. That's the thing with this lake, why the weights are so close. A lot of the fish are the same size, between 1.5 to 2 pounds. It's rare that you catch a fish up here that's 3 pounds and over. I mean, big fish on the boater side was, I think, 3 1/4, 3.5, something like that. But, there was only one or two of those caught. It's just nice to finally end it on a high note, especially the way the first two tournaments went. Wasn't really expecting much. And I mean, to have that limit by 8:30 where I could just relax the rest of the day and worry about trying to call. Even though it never happened, it still worked out in the end. I mean, I still don't know why I couldn't even buy a bite the rest of the day. I threw that stupid Carolina rig. I have yet to catch a fish on a Carolina rig. That's what I'm throwing here in this clip. It's pretty much all you can throw in certain areas just because it's so deep. I changed my leader size. I had a shorter length, probably a 2 foot leader there in the beginning of the day, and I changed it to 3 and 3.5 foot. That still didn't make a difference. Through a crawl bait, I threw a lizard, a centipede, and one or two other baits, and nothing made a difference. And then Carolina rigs are aggravating because they take a hot minute to tie on. You got to tie on 3 different knots. You got to tie your main line to your swivel, then the leader to the swivel, and then your actual hook. literally threw that thing half the day. So I don't know which one I hate more, Carolina rig or drop shot. But, you know, this is the end of our day. This is us getting the fish out of the box. We're going to go weigh them. And, you know, even though you didn't get to see me catch them on camera, you know, you can at least see me get them out of the box. Then first two fish were my shorter fish, obviously. And that third fish ended up being 2 pounds and 1 ounce. I didn't think it was a 2 pound smallmouth. I thought it was closer to pound and 3/4. You know, if I had caught another one of them fish like this third one here, that'd have done it for me as far as getting first place, no doubt about it. But yeah, this was the end of it. You know, sorry I didn't get them first two fish on video. You know, I'll do better once I get a better camera. I appreciate y'all watching. You know, give it a like if you enjoyed it. And I will try and get another video out to you all soon. I appreciate it. See y'all in the next one.